Debra, Kiah soup.
Catherine Beijing Tong.
Ayo. So sorry I'm late. You know lah, I'm senior management now. I'm so busy running my entire sales department.
I thought now you're working from home should be quite free, right?
Working from home even busier. I've got so many Zoom meetings to attend. You know what is Zoom or not?
Of course I know lah. My Philip bought the shares and made so much money.
Oh my god, Philip has time to monitor the stock market. Did he get retrenched because of COVID? Oh, but it's okay. You know he can apply for the COVID-19 support grant. It's been extended till December 2020. But to apply, he has to demonstrate job search or training efforts. But I don't think trading stocks counts as training efforts.
Darling, you're really a joker, you know. You know my Philip is the boss, right? How can the boss get retrenched? Some more, I heard that this COVID-19 support grant only applies to employees with household income of 10k or less or per capita income of 3.1k or less. You know what is per capita or not? How can we even apply? You are lucky your income is not so high. During times like this, you know non-essential staff like yourself are the first to go.
Ayo, Debra, Kiah, you know that I'm in sales, right? That's like the most essential department because it brings in the revenue. I'm sure even a housewife like you knows that, right?
Of course I know lah, you forget I have a degree in business admin.
Correspondence
But
degree.
with this COVID, a lot of companies are cutting back. Even Philip had no choice but to let some of his sales staff go, you know.
Ayo, darling, you have to tell him that the job support scheme have been extended to March next year. It helps firms manage costs and for employees to stay employed. Hard-hit sectors like tourism, aviation and aerospace even better. They get wage subsidies of 50%. Philip should make use of this additional support to retain and upskill his staff and revamp his operations for the post-COVID-19 world.
Wow, so many buzzwords. I see somebody has been watching a lot of motivational videos on Facebook. Darling, let me tell you lah, it's not so simple one, okay? Because he has to outweigh the pros and the cons. Philip is not just the senior management of some SME, you know. He's the boss. I'm sure he knows such things, right?
Hard to say, maybe he let his senior management handle all this? Or is it he let them go already?
I wouldn't be surprised because, you know, actually his company is very big. But enough about us lah. What about you? Hitting your sales quota or not? Aiyo, now economy so bad. Your sales figures must be quite jialat, oh.
No leh, in fact, I am hiring.
Hiring? During this time? Are you sure you know what you're doing, my dear?
Ayo, darling, you don't know. Government now co-pays up to 25% of salaries for local new hires for 1 year and up to 50% of salaries for those aged 40 and above. Don't waste ma.
You see lah, you're always like that. In Chinese, they call 贪小便宜. Just to take advantage of the government's 25%, you go and hire more people. You better make sure your company's business is growing. If your company goes under, you also won't have a job and you're not young already, you know.
Ayo, darling, I haven't been a housewife for the past 20 years, you know. Unlike you, I have so much work experience. You know, the government has launched this Jobs Growth Incentive to support hiring with a special focus on mature workers. Even you can come back into the workforce again.
Oh, that's nice. But you know, I'm so busy doing volunteer work. I where got time?
I thought your son is in primary school already. How come you still got to do volunteer work? Don't tell me he got into trouble in school and then now got to change school.
Darling, I'm not doing volunteer work for primary school. I'm volunteering to pack and deliver food and essentials to the needy. You know, during the COVID, we must do our best to try and help the less fortunate. You mean you don't do any volunteer work at all?
Oh, I want to, but I'm so busy with my sales department. How to volunteer?
Yeah lah, you better work harder during this time. You're not married, you know. If you lose this sales girl job, how are you gonna get another job during this severe economic climate, correct or not?
Aya, darling, don't be so negative. You know, there are firms still growing and innovating in sectors such as biomedical science, finances, and also infocom. You know, if something really happens to Philip's company, touch wood lah, You and Philip can still find jobs through the SG United Jobs and Skills package.
Catherine Tong, after so many years, you are still so kind and helpful, even if you don't volunteer.
Debra, Kiah, I try lah. Since I'm one of those who's doing much better in spite of COVID, I have to spread the love and positivity, right?
Wow, you must really send me the links of all those motivational videos you've been watching. Okay lah, since you are doing so well, today's your treat ah.
No problem. But drinks only
So what's new?
I have to rush back to my Zoom meetings.
Actually, how come your company doing so well ah? What do you sell? Mask is it?